My name is Naomi Carter. I'm old enough to know the difference between a mistake and a pattern. And by the time my 3-year relationship finally cracked open, I had already been living inside the pattern for months. The text that ended everything came on a Thursday afternoon. I was in my studio when my phone buzzed. Ethan, going on a last-minute trip with my ex. Don't be jealous. I read it once, then again. Don't be jealous. Not reassurance, not explanation. A setup. I wiped my hands, picked up the phone, and typed back. Not at all. Have a great time. Sent. No reply. No correction. Just silence. That was enough. By the time I locked the studio that evening, I wasn't thinking about what he meant. I was deciding what to do. The house was mine, bought before him. Every document in my name. He lived there. That was all. When I got home, I didn't sit down. I went straight to the closet. Box tape, start. No hesitation, no mess. Shirts, shoes, watches, everything. 3 years reduced to clean stacks and sealed boxes. I didn't pause. I didn't rethink, because nothing in that message was unclear. By late afternoon, there were 28 boxes lined up in my living room. I checked my phone once. Still nothing. That told me everything. Then I opened one last drawer. An envelope. Vanessa. Full address printed. High rise. Downtown. I looked at it for a second. Then I picked up my keys. By early evening, every box was in a moving van. No help, no shortcuts. Just execution. The drive was quiet. No music, no second thoughts. The building was polished. Controlled. Exactly what I expected. The doorman stepped forward. Deliveries need to be scheduled. I gave a small smile. My boyfriend and his girlfriend are on a trip together. This is a surprise move-in. A pause. Then a nod. Service elevator, 34B. No questions after that. Up, down, repeat. 28 times. When I finished, I stepped back. Boxes stacked cleanly in front of her door. Aligned, intentional. A wall. I took out my phone, snapped one photo, sent it to Ethan. Looks like your move is complete. No explanation. I turned and left. By the time I got home, I changed the locks, updated the code, installed a doorbell camera. Then I called my brother. Spare room's open, move in. He arrived that night. 2 bags. No questions. The house felt different immediately. Quieter. Right. My phone lit up later. Ethan. Voicemail. What did you do? I didn't listen twice. Another call. Vanessa, you need to come get his things. I set the phone down. Of course. Neither of them wanted the version of him that came with weight. Morning. More calls. More messages. I muted him. Not blocked. Just removed. That afternoon, a text came from a mutual friend. I heard there was a situation. I didn't reply. I didn't need details. By night, the camera notification came through. Front door. I opened the feed. Ethan. Trying his key. Once. Twice. Slower the third time. Nothing. He knocked. Naomi. I didn't move. I pressed the intercom. My key doesn't work, he said. I changed the locks. Silence. My stuff is gone. What did you do? I delivered it. Where? A beat. Exactly where you were going. He froze. You didn't. I did. His breathing changed. She doesn't want it. I have nowhere to put it. I stayed still. I'm sure you'll figure something out. Naomi, just let me in tonight. No. What? No, you don't live here anymore. Silence. Then sharper. I went on a trip. That's it. It meant enough. Another pause. Naomi, I have nowhere to go. I let that sit. Then answered. Your choices are not my responsibility anymore. I cut the intercom. He knocked again. Louder. Then harder. Then nothing. Inside, my brother stepped into the hallway. You okay? Yeah, and I was. Because while he was still trying to come back, everything had already moved on. Outside, he was standing in front of a locked door. Inside, the space was already mine again. And somewhere between those two, his options had just collapsed. All at once.